The very first thing that you should do is you should thank yourself and give yourself compassion, because being alone is one of the hardest things in the world to do. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to not gaslight yourself, not be mean to yourself. You're just going to want to give compassion to yourself into your experiences in which you felt the most rejected, into your experiences where you felt the most isolated, in pain, and misunderstood, alone. Counterintuitively, at this time, you are going to need more compassion than a child struggling with leukemia. Like, that's the level of compassion you should be giving yourself at this time if you truly wish to heal from being alone, and if you truly wish to end up integrating with other people. Being alone is one of the hardest things to go through on the planet. And it's not just this aspect of being alone. It's the aspect of being abandoned emotionally by everyone that you know. It's this aspect of also feeling like the societal systems and the institutions around you on a macro level have also abandoned you. But deep down, these are pulling strings to a pattern in your life in which your family and your close, intimate circle has now abandoned you. And so by assuming that everything is over, and by assuming that all women are the same, or just by assuming that, you know, that you deserve this, or assuming the worst, by assuming these things, this is a way for you to protect yourself, to protect that part of you that has been hurt by the abandonment, by the rejection. You have done nothing wrong but tried your best. And what you have to realize is that you're not a criminal for wanting love. Whew. Sorry, I had no time to wash my hair today, so that's why I'd be looking a mess. You're not a criminal for wanting love. We have the Tamer card coming through. I believe my cause to be just without angers at those who disagree. This epidemic, dating, whatever form of word you like to disguise it under, this is very difficult, and we're dealing with a new age of unique pain and unique trauma. And it feels so lonely, but you're not the only one who's been through it, and you're not the only one who's experienced the utmost amount of pain, because you have. Whew. We got the Worker card coming through. A lot of you guys have worked yourself half to death. A lot of you guys have tried to build the life that you wanted and are reaping no benefits. You can't remember the last time you felt joy. How are you supposed to heal when you can't remember the last time you felt genuine joy in life? We have the Future card coming through. I plan for the future with respect to the unexpected. This is about at least opening your mind to the fact that things aren't going to be the same forever. But this is life or death. This work here, y'all, this is life or death. Warrior card coming through. Or the Warrior. But Warrior, I can handle whatever life brings to me. When you're very used to life being filled with people abandoning you, breaking your heart, gaslighting you, rejecting you, you just begin to expect nothing but the worst. And when you expect nothing but the worst, you live in fear. But how can you expect anything other than the worst when every time you've tried to open up or tried to be understood, that other person, whether it be that woman, your mother, your boss, that other person has shut you down and has told you to think differently, or has neglected to notice you at all and has made you feel as though you're invisible and you're shouting from the rooftops, "I'm in pain," and no one's listening to you. I'm here to listen to you. I'm listening to you. You're not alone, but I know it feels like no one's listening to you, and I'm not taking away from that, because you know what? Maybe nobody has. Maybe nobody has listened. That's hard. That's not necessarily easy. You haven't done anything wrong if you're hating yourself, if you're judging yourself for having certain reactions, if you're judging yourself for judging me. Stop. You're not doing anything wrong. You've been abandoned. You've been hurt. The mentor card coming through. Okay. I respect and learn from the wisdom of my elders. Please understand that outside of this work, I do social work and I help children, and I also I work on myself. I've dealt with a lot of my self-isolation and my own forms of loneliness in the past, and I'm still opening it up to more of it here on this channel. It's just hard for me to be vulnerable, and I want to keep it real with y'all. Life has been so freaking hard, y'all. Life is so hard. You're not alone. The actor. I know how to act properly and wisely in this situation. You know what the card the actor reminds me of? Everyone in the social media day and age, sometimes it feels like everyone's putting up a show. Like people are cosplaying as a certain type of person, pretending to be happy and bulldozing over your point of view and gaslighting your own emotions. You're not alone. You truly have been abandoned. You haven't done anything wrong to deserve that rejection. It just happened. You're not perfect. Neither am I. Neither are they. And you're not alone. But you've been alone, and there's a need to acknowledge that pain. The lustful card coming through. I embraced my individuality and sexuality as sacred gifts. You can heal this. You can heal this part of yourself. You're not a sinner. This doesn't happen in vain. You're just human. And honestly, I've been through it myself. Again, you only see so much on this channel, but there's a reason I'm doing this work. And it's because I'm finally getting to the core of why I self-isolated, why I was in pain for so long and alone. Some people like to live in a world where everything is perfect and everything is okay, while others suffer the pain of living in the real world while nothing is perfect and nothing is okay. Just because they can't understand your point of view doesn't mean it doesn't matter. If you're alone, you have to have compassion for yourself. And then also the judge card coming through. I am relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice. You need to have compassion for your point of view, but then healing for others and compassion for others. Compassion for me. I'm not perfect. I hurt people before. I've hurt myself the most. You've hurt people before. The experimenter. I am strong and secure enough to experiment as I see fit. Open your mind here. Work with me here. I'm thankful that you guys are even on my channel. You don't even have to be here right now. Thank you for taking a part in your healing, and thank yourself for doing the same. And in the next video, I'll see you guys later.